Welcome back to Elden Ring. I think we should do it, man. I think we should try this some more. I think that, like, right at the end of the last episode, I think maybe we were onto something here. Something that might work. Let's see if we can do this right. And hopefully this dog won't get involved this time, because I felt like I was doing pretty good right when this dog got involved and really started confusing things. So we're going to try to really make use of this special attack that our weapon has. That one right there. Oh, gosh. So we can try it again. Oh, he hit me though. Oh no, I got him. Whoa, okay. I'm not sure what that explosion was, but I'm dead now. There's that dog over there. Okay, we're gonna try the attack. Nope, I missed it. Okay, I missed it again. It's a slow attack. Oh, I'm almost out of... Okay, this is just freaking annoying. Okay. Alright, well, that did not go well. Did not. He's just absolutely relentless. He just does not let up. And I have not been able to really figure out how best to handle him. But we are going to take a couple more attempts at this. Just felt like I just had bad luck that time. Why do I keep picking level up? Trying to use this special ability on our Beast Fang thing. Darn it! Oh gosh. Ah, crap, I didn't get my... Oh. I missed it. Oh, I'm out of FP. Okay, take your FP, dude. Oh, doggone it. Well, I got him halfway down. It's cool, him standing there in front of that tower. Well, shoot. Boy, that happened fast. That happened so fast. Try again. Not really sure what I'm expecting to happen here. I just want to check this guy off a list, really. Don't know if I'm going to get anything cool for this. Don't know if I'm going to get a bunch of runes for this. There we go. Pretty cool. Okay. Hit me hard that time. Oh, crap. Oh, that was interesting. I'm not really sure what happened there. Oh, got it. Oh. Oh, get away from me. Oh, and now he's gone. Okay. Darn it! Darn it! Ah, he hits me when I'm in the middle of the attack. I didn't think that I could get hit then, but apparently I can. Doggone it. Ah, he's so good at the start. Broke his guard, and then it just all fell to pieces. Man. Oh gosh, I need to pick up my runes. I won't forget that. He's down. Oh. Darn it. Oh, golly. Oh. Man. Shoot. Too much to keep track of. I'm just not nimble enough to work the controls and switch between this and that. It's frustrating. It's time. Nightfall. Gosh, have I even gotten him down past half of his health at all? I don't even know if I have. I don't think I have. I think I'm beating my head against the wall for no good reason. Oh, gone it! Come on! Shoot! Son of a gun. Doggone it. This is... I don't enjoy this. I don't. This is not fun for me. Trying the same crap over and over. I don't like it. Well, I mean, I thought that we were onto something here with this, trying to use this Bloodhound's thing, finesse thing, but I don't know. Like I said, I've only got him to about halfway down, and I do it pretty quickly. But man, I mean, it's just so brutal. I don't know what to do. Ah, I missed him. Oh. See, he hits me. Hits me anyway. Golly, this is so frustrating. It just gets out of hand so quickly. Man. Well, you know what they say. You just keep trying something, and if it doesn't work, you gotta change your strategy. And, I guess that's what I gotta do. I don't know, man. God, I hate this so much. I just really do. So, I don't know if it was the last episode or the episode before, I picked up a weapon, this glaive from this dude, and this here is apparently a good weapon for my type of build to use. So... let's see what we can do with this thing. I don't know if it's going to work against this guy. But let's go back here. Aw, man, did I pick up my runes? I hope I did. I did, okay. Let's go back here and see if we can't upgrade this weapon and do something with it. I don't know how far I'll be able to upgrade it. But let's see here. Let's try this.
Well, I took you no matter lay out your own.
Alright, so we're going to strengthen... glaive that we just picked up. Just uses regular old... What? I don't even have enough smithing stone 1s to do anything with this thing. Okay. Well... Alright. Well... I mean, I think that there are some people out there in the world who sell smithing stone 1s. Maybe the ladies in here do sell them. I don't know. Where are they? I kind of really am not a fan of the layout of this place. I don't know. I just don't really like it. Let's see. Purchase smithing stone 1. Well, I know I need 3 more, at least 3 more of these, right? And maybe even more, but let's see where that gets us. Yeah, I just can't seem to get this place straight in my head.
Back already, no matter.
Okay. Glaive here. Smithing stone 2. Okay, now I need 6 more smithing stone 2s, so let's go spend some more runes on that. The ladies are... here. So 6 more 2s. But after this, they don't sell anything higher, and I don't know if anybody else does either. So I don't really know how far I'm going to be able to upgrade this thing. But we're going to try it.
Back already, no matter.
Okay, smithing stone 3, and now I need smithing stone 3. So I've only got this thing up to +7. Boy, I do not have many smithing stones at all, do I? Smithing stone 3, I mean, do one of the bell-bearing shops have smithing stone 3s? Not Thops, not D, not Rogier, that makes sense. Oh, well, I have a bell bearing here. I've never offered them before, so we'll give them that. But that still doesn't open up smithing stone 3s for us. So, right now, +7 might be as high as we can get it. I don't know if EG sells anything like that. EG is... Where is EG? Did he move? No, he's right here, right? Yeah. I don't know why I think he'll sell something like this, but let's go see if he does. There he is.
Well, my fellow, how may I serve you? As war counselor? Or as blacksmith?
What do you sell, dude? Oh, he does sell smithing stone 3s, but he's only got 3 of them. He's also got 4s, but he's only got 2 of them. What is this thing? Carrion filigreed crest. A talisman adorned with the royal crest lowers FP consumed by skills. An honor said to have once been awarded to Carrion knights who served as direct retainers to the kingdom's princesses. Now there is only one princess, Rani, daughter of Renala. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, I was only able to buy 2 smithing stone 3s, so he cannot upgrade this thing any further, which is a shame. Because right now it's only at +7, and that's really not going to do a whole lot of damage. Yeah. Well, let me see if anybody else sells smithing stone 3s. I'm going to go take a look on the good old internet. All right, so we went online, and the only place that it was mentioned on this page I went to where you could buy smithing stone 3s is from the War Maiden, or whatever, not War Maiden, whatever they're called, the twin ladies back in Round Table Hold. Apparently there is a bell bearing that you could give them, and then once you give that to them, you can buy unlimited smithing stone 3s from them. Weird thing is that wiki page I went to did not even mention that EG sells them, so I don't know how accurate it is. But the item, the bell bearing that we need to give to the twin ladies is in a place that we haven't been to yet. So right now it's kind of looking like the this is as high as we're going to be able to get this clave.
Something else?
But in the meantime, let's go ahead and just buy this from him. Just for fun. Wasn't that fun? Okay, well, so, let us, I'm not going to spend a lot of time on it, but I just want to see if this thing really does anything. Now, it hasn't been suggested that I use this weapon against this guy, but I just want to try it out. So let's go in here, and we'll switch to the glaive, and we're going to put an Ash of War on it. Now, I really don't know which one to put on here at all. But if I do something like this... This thing does what? If I do cold? I don't know. I don't know. Probably going to be a waste of time, but let's see what happens. Okay. Yeah, this is cumbersome. Oh, get away. Oh, I thought that was the one that... Oh, gosh. I shouldn't do much damage to him. Oh. Boy, we're not... Okay, well, I mean, that seemed like a lot of work to get him down to just about a third. So, that was a lot of work. And I don't want to do that work. So, we're going to move on with our lives, and maybe we'll come back to him later. It's frustrating to think how I can feel so overpowered with so many enemies and so many bosses even in this game, and then come up against a guy like this and just totally have no idea what the heck I'm doing. It's very frustrating and annoying, frankly. But what are we going to do now? Well, we are going to go back to a place that I honestly don't remember how to get to. It's right here, Deeproot Depths. We're going to go here, and we're going to try to move forward here, because you know, there's quite a few places that we could move forward in right now, and I just did a quick search for Elden Ring progression route, and this place was listed before Altus Plateau, so figured we would come here and go this way and see what's down here. This is a place I do not have a map for. And I thought that when I was here last, I saw where there would be a map. This here, there is a map here, but I don't think that this is the map for this place. I mean, I could put a marker here. It's over there, but I don't... Just for whatever reason, I don't think we could get there from here. I think these are two different areas. Could be wrong. But let's just kind of run in this direction and see if we could get anywhere. Okay, we got a big chasm here. Big chasm. My goodness. There's a tree here. Can I get across here on this tree? Well, maybe I can. This is interesting. It's kind of scary, really. Let's turn a little lamp on. Get a little bit of light here. Help a little bit. Am I going to be able to get across here? Oh my gosh. Well, this is a one-way trip. We can't get back that way unless we fast travel to that site, huh? Uh-oh. Well, I say uh-oh because there's that symbol. I see some enemies here. Oh, okay. Great. Can I not, Oh, great. Can I not get out of here now that I've dropped down here? Oh, come on. There we go. Maybe an item over there. Yeah, there's an item over there. I want to get to this map thing first, though. I want to open up the map, and then we'll explore it. Oh, big nasty ant thing here. Oh, gosh. Okay. Oh, okay. Alright. Oh, jeez. Oh, gosh. Oh, they're fast. Let's see here. Oh, gosh. Really just want to run away from them right now. I have a specific goal in mind, and it's to get to this map marker thing. Is that an old crone there? It is. Oh, there's a site here. Oh, look at that. Oh, boy. Okay. Uh-huh. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to be able to get to this map marker. I think that map marker's for a different part of the world. Not for this part, right? It's kind of what it's looking like. Deeproot depths. Well, where was I? This is Deeproot depths. Great Waterfall Crest. Okay. Yeah, that's so far away. We can't get there from here. I guess not. Let's see what the old crone has to say to us here. She's going to want to read our fingers. Look at her face. She just does not look happy. Yeah, she does not look pleased. Let's see what she says.
Oh, Lord Godwin. Such cruelty. Such humiliation. Oh, my poor sweet lordling should have died a true death. As the first of the demigods to die. As a martyr to destined death. But why must it yet bring such disgrace? A scion of the Golden Bough, sentenced to live in death. How could such a thing come to be?
Okay. She gonna say the same thing again, or something different? Same thing. Alright, I don't know what the heck you're talking about, lady, but okay. So yeah. Can't get there from here. It would seem. We've got some glowy guy on a horse over there walking around. Check him out. Got a building over there. But there's all this place behind us that we really haven't explored yet because I kind of just rushed over here to see if I could get to this map thing, but it doesn't look like I can. Boy, I really would like to expose this map, though. Really, really would. don't see any way to do it. I'm going to travel back over here real quick just to see something. Because there's still a whole bunch of stuff over here we haven't explored. Now, when I came here... Oh, how did I get here? Weren't we, like, brought here by something that flew or something? I don't remember. There was something weird about the way we got here. But there's no going back. Right, this... I mean, even though it looks like there's an outline of something here on the map, going that way is not an option. Got that tree there that I don't know if I could go up it to go that way. Let's run over here and check it out. I remember when we were here before, there was a really tough enemy that I had a lot of trouble with. Some guy on a horse. We fought him over and over again, and he was one of the reasons that I decided to turn around and not come back. I'm gonna go ahead and just get this off the map here. I want to see if I can get on this tree. Don't think I can. Oh, there's... Oh, look at all the ants walking up that tree. Look at that. But... I don't think I see a way for myself to get up there. Don't know how those ants got there. They could fly a little bit, so... I guess that's how they did it. Go up here. That's not going to get me there. But those ants are heading on up there. Look at them go. Sure would like to join them. Does not look like there's a way for me to get up there. I mean, even if... I mean, I can hop on Torrent here, but I don't think that I'm going to be able to hop up that high from here. And like, even from over here, I can't... There's no way that I could make a jump from here up to there, right? I don't think so. Where's the... Okay. Oh, that's the branch I want to get on right above me there. There's an ant right there. I feel like that's important. Are they just walking back and forth? Is that what they're doing? Yeah, because here comes one down. Well, I guess I can't get up there then, huh? It's not super clear to me the heck I'm supposed to be doing. Kind of messing with my mind a little bit. Can't go up that way. Huh. So does that mean that's just a way down from up above? Once I figured out how to get up there, I don't know. Well. This is really messing with my head. Big old tree there. Don't know if down there is a place we'll ever visit. Now let's go around this way, see what's over here. The ant up here. Oh, we don't want to hit him in the head because it's not going to do us any good. Oh, here comes another one. Oh. Shoot. Okay, well. I don't understand how I can make it through areas with such ease and then face something like this. It's just craziness to me. Maybe this weapon isn't ready for prime time. We're going to need to upgrade it some more before we could really use it the way we want to. Let's see if a different weapon does better against these guys. But yeah, these stupid jerks with their big head. Yeah, that was considerably more damage. Yeah, see, he's dead already, so use the right weapon for the job. Oh, I'm just hitting him in the head. Can't see a damn thing. Ugh. Okay, we got him. Oh, man. I've got my flasks allocated wrong. I need to reallocate my flasks. I have too many flasks allocated to FP instead of HP. Oh, is this just a dead end over here anyway? Oh. Okay. Well. I can't even tell really what I'm looking at down there. Okay, well, we came over here and beat our head against these ants for no apparent reason, it would seem. Unless there's a path here that I'm missing. Yeah, this is, there's no reason to go this way. So it looks like the way we go is across that tree branch like we did a moment ago. Well, that gives me the opportunity to go ahead and head on back here and reallocate our flasks, right? So let's do that. Do not need so many of my flasks allocated to FP. It's rare that I run out of it and need more of it. Flasks, whoops. Flasks, allocate. And we'll go back to this. Okay. So. No sense in going over there to our left. There's just some ants over there. It's a dead end as far as I can tell. So we will run this way towards this other site that we just discovered a moment ago. I feel like I'm missing something though, like there's something over here, a path that I'm just not seeing. We've got a tree here. Oh, there's some acid butterflies there. I want those, I think. Let's see if we could go anywhere up here. Maybe hop on torrents. And from here... It's pretty steep. I can't go that way. From here... Where was that, I think it's right directly above me. Yeah, this one right here. This is the one that I wanted to try to go up. Where we saw those ants. Man. Kinda don't like it up here. Something about it's just really messing with my head. Kinda giving me a headache. Trying to make sense out of this. But yeah, I think that right above us is that one that I was trying to get on a moment ago. Got an ant there. And these guys... Nope. Okay. I guess I can't use my bow on horseback. I'm going to go ahead and try to get his attention. Oh, okay. Well... thought he would come closer. Boy, I do not like it up here. Oh gosh. Item over there. Get this guy beneath me here. Ooh, a branch that leads to a cave. Looks interesting. Let's try that. Oh goodness. Okay, we're gonna go up here. See what's in this cave. Several of those guys flitting around down there. Okay. What have we found here? Does it have a name? Oh, Lord. Ah, gee whiz. This is not... Oh, my goodness gracious. Oh gosh, I don't like this. Jeez, too many hits. Well, luckily these aren't the guys with the big heads. Somebody left a little lantern over here. Boy, those are indestructible. So, is this like the queen ant, maybe? Gosh. Oh, it's so gross. It's so gross. Should I try to get rid of these ants first? She's mad. These things are so well done. Ah. That's the design of these guys. Fantastic. Newman's Rune and a rune arc. I'm pretty sure we picked up a Newman's Rune earlier. Remember, used to gain a multitude of runes. Pretty sure I picked one of these things up before. Used to gain 12,500 runes. The Newmen are said to have come from outside the lands between, and are in fact of the same stock as Queen Marika herself. Okay, now we got a bunch of runes for our trouble there. Well, let's keep exploring this horrible, horrible place. We'll see if there's anything else in here for us. Tons of ants clinging to the ceilings. Oh my gosh, what in the world? I mean, that thing was so easy to kill before. Can I just do this? Yep, I can. Another Newman's Rune. Okay, let's just rune it up. Okay. Alrighty then. Okay, so these guys are quite angry with me. They're spewing at me from a distance. They're all falling from the ceiling. Oh, he just fell. Doggone it. Wasted an arrow. Let's see. How much damage do I do to these guys from up here? Not a terrible amount. But should I just drop down in there? Swords a swinging. What do you think? Let's do this. This is probably a huge mistake, but... Somber Smithing Stone 6. Ouch. Ouch. Boy, we were going through the stamina. Oh, hello. Yikes. It's nice that somebody placed these lanterns down here so that we could see what's going on. Otherwise, it would be pitch black. Where are we going? Yeah, these are worth 600 runes each. Finish this guy off with a vengeance, a little bit of gusto. And we got some flaskage. That's nice. Okay, so... Okay, well, keep going this direction. This is where we are on the map. This is so great. So many different environments in this game. It's just, you never know what's going to be around the next corner. Here we've made our way through this little cave area. And we found this guy up here. Elden Stars. What is this? Elden Stars. This legendary incantation is the most ancient of those that derive from the Erdtree. Creates a stream of golden shooting stars that assail the area. It is said that long ago, the Greater Will sent a golden star bearing a beast into the lands between, which would later become the Elden Ring. Okay. And this thing requires a faith of 50. We will never possess such faith. Well, I could drop down there and fight those guys, but I'm not sure where we'd go after that. So here goes nothing. Ow. Okay, from here I guess we could jump on that tree branch, make sure there's nothing over here. Alright, yeah, we'll get on this tree branch. Alright, those guys are just going to hang out over there. Okay, from here, that's going to take us back in the direction that we came from. Just kind of looking here. Oh, there is an item. Let's go get it. Still wish I could get on this branch right here. Pretty sure it's that one. That was the one we saw those dudes walking on before. Don't see them right now, though. Well, let's go down here and get this item and hope that nothing pushes us off. I don't like the way the guy's looking at me. What are you doing hanging out here, dude? Holy grease. It's the first time we've ever seen that. It's like a good place to read about holy grease. Solidified grease made from a mixture of holy resonant materials. Coats armament, adding holy damage to attacks. The effect lasts only for a short time. Got a branch that goes up this way, but it's not going to take us anywhere. Okay. Another item up here. Let's go get it. Smithing stone 4. I mean, I'm picking up smithing stone 4s. I should be having trouble in an area with smithing stone 4s. Of course, now that I'm using the correct weapon, I'm not having too much trouble. Look at the shadows to the left of the screen there, and then see how they change as I look in that direction. It's interesting. Always expect there to be an illusory wall. You come up against a big flat surface like that. So we could hop back on here. Go back across, really, maybe. If we wanted to. Looks like the silhouette of somebody big there, but it's not. It's just a tree branch sticking up there. Okay. Nothing for us back here. Lots of this dew-kissed herba here. I don't even know what I used that for. This here. Oh, I got some antage here. What's up, guys? And nothing there. Just ants and ants and more ants and ants over there. Oh gosh, look at all these ants here. Look at them all. Just hanging out on the side of this tree. It does make me wonder if there's not anything through this path right here, since they're so guarding it so closely. Let's just disturb them. Let's stir them up a little bit. Slowly making his way over here. He's got an arrow pointing out of his butt. And I did not time that jump at all. Ouch. Hey, 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 hey. Oh. No tree. Okay, these guys, are these guys different? They seem to pack a bigger punch than the other ones did. Ooh, that was almost a complete disaster. Almost died to those guys. That would have been embarrassing. That would have been really, really embarrassing. Oh, good gravy. Make sure they don't start hacking on me like they did before. I was gonna spew. I don't know if that's rot or what. Yeah, that was terrible. Come on, get on the ground, dude. Nope, stay on the ground. Oh gosh, there's another one beyond him here. One behind me. Good gravy, another one. Oh gosh. Another one. No. Come on, aren't you tired of flying around? Come on, come down on the ground. There you go. Alright. Goodness gracious. Well, now I'm all turned around. So this is the path I saw a moment ago. That I thought maybe was important because there were a bunch of ants guarding it, but God, there's still a ton of them over there. Oh boy. Alright, well, I'm going to hang it on this branch and end this episode here. Come back next time, we'll keep exploring this wonderful, wonderful place. And see if there's anything cool back here for us. Yikes. Yeah, thanks for joining me on this episode. I hope you enjoyed it. If you have any strategy tips for how I could fight that bell-bearing hunter, by all means, let me know. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.